I think in life, people wait for challenges to come to them. But when you're born with a challenge, you learn how to overcome that from day one. My name is Ben Jackson. I have spastic cerebral palsy.
Doctors or other people try to tell you what they think his life is going to be. He might not be able to take care of himself. His limbs might never be strong enough that he'll get up and walk. They said there's a possibility that he might not be able to do any of those things.
The real world was a terrifying place. Growing up and not being confident in yourself is a scary time. I used to go home and cry every night and ask, like, why me, why me, why me? At some point, I just stopped being the victim of my disability.
When he came to me and said, "Dad, I want to go to wrestling," I was surprised.
I was afraid. I was afraid that he might get hurt. I was afraid that people would laugh at him. And I was afraid that he would lose the confidence he had. My
first year, didn't have a single win. I was on my back half the season.
His first year, Ben lost 25 matches.
On the first match, I got pinned in probably 10 seconds. Then the next match, it was 12 seconds, and the next match, it was 15 seconds. So you build it up like in increments.
We never locked him into, oh, you can't do this. You might not do it like your friends do it, but you can do it.
Everything that you say, how he's so persistent, how he never gives up, everything he sees through to the end, that's true about Ben.
Ben never quit. Ben always kept going. Ben always kept working hard, always tried to be the best in the room.
I didn't know who my competition was going to be, but I knew that they weren't up at 3 a.m. watching wrestling videos and what different workouts I could do. Eventually, that second season, I pulled off number 1.
When Ben won, I was the proudest dad in the stand. That's my son. That's my son.
When I went to college, they didn't have wrestling. I felt a bit lost. I had to find something else, so I found a new love for the sport of powerlifting. My current goal is the 2016 World Championships, and I want to be number 1 in the world. What makes me different is not the physical that you can see. What makes me different is what's inside my heart.
Ben's work is never finished. He's always going to continue on to a challenge, be it in sports or in other aspects in life.
Although you have something holding you back in life, although you have a burden that may be pulling you down, it's never an option to ever quit.